Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is July 7th, 2023, and there are reports saying that Atletico Paranaense have given Barcelona an ultimatum to either register Vitor Roque or that the whole deal will fall through. Also, it seems that Real Madrid have reached out to Ivan Fresneda's entourage, and finally, Franck Kessie is a step closer to joining the Saudi club Al-Nassr. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. It only takes a second, and in doing this, you'll be helping this small and humble channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jersey or merchandise, make sure you hit the kickback. The link is down below in the description. Now, begin with the news that this weekend will be the final holiday weekend for the entire first team players, as they have been off ever since the conclusion of the season. And on Monday, July 10th, the entire first team will have to report to the Joan Gamper Sporting Complex, where they will undergo medical and fitness exams in the morning, followed by a training session in the evening. Now, the players will have a morning and an evening training session on Tuesday, one training session on Wednesday. They will be off on Thursday, followed by a morning and an evening session, training sessions on Friday, one training session next Saturday, and finally, they will be off that following Sunday. Now, on Wednesday, July 19th, the entire first team will travel to the United States of America, where they will begin the preseason summer tour with 4 friendly matches. The first one against Juventus on July 22nd in Santa Clara or the San Francisco area, followed by a match against Arsenal on July 26th in Los Angeles. Then El Clásico match against Real Madrid on July 29th in Dallas, Texas. And finally, Barcelona will end their preseason summer tour in my hometown of Las Vegas against the Italian side, AC Milan. Now, as you know by now, once the season begins, Barcelona will play at the Olympic Stadium at the top of Montjuic, as the Spotify Camp Nou is currently undergoing major renovations. And today, Elena Fort, the vice president for the institutional area, sent a strong message to all the club members that we all need to stick together during this difficult times for Barcelona, because Elena Fort has revealed that only 16,800 club members have requested season tickets. Now, the Olympic Stadium at the top of Montjuic has a capacity of 55,000 seats, and Barcelona were expecting that at least 26,000 club members would ask for season passes, and this number has not been met, and only 16,800 members have requested seasonal passes, and this is, of course, not good for Barcelona. Now, the reason it's not good because Barcelona are already in a very difficult financial situation. Next season is going to be even more difficult for the club because they are going to lose 100 million euros because of their move from the Spotify Camp Nou to the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic, since the Olympic Stadium has almost half the capacity of the Camp Nou. And now it turns out that club members are not requesting seasonal tickets. They're putting their memberships on hold, which means even less money for the club during a very difficult financial time. So Elena Fort had to send this strong message to all the club members, telling them that they need to stick together during this difficult time. And hopefully this message will resonate, because again, we need to support our club, especially during these very, very difficult financial times, in order to help Barcelona dig itself out of the financial hole that the previous presidents Josep Maria Bartomeu and Sandro Rosé have caused. Now, on to the news that today a bombshell dropped in the news stating that Atletico Paranaense had reached out to Barcelona with an ultimatum, saying that if Barcelona did not finalize the signing of Vitor Roque, that the whole deal was going to fall through. Now, the report stated that Barcelona and Atletico Paranaense had reached an agreement in regards to the signing of Vitor Roque, that all the terms have been negotiated, the contracts have been drafted, and that Barcelona had sent those contracts to the Atletico Paranaense, who signed and filled out everything and returned it to Barcelona. But Barcelona had yet to finalize the signature of these documents, and as such, Atletico Paranaense told Barcelona that they had 24 to 48 hours to sign these documents and send them back to the Brazilian club, or that Atletico Paranaense was going to consider the whole deal off and they were going to start offering Vitor Roque to other clubs. Now, I'm here to tell you that there's absolutely no truth to these reports. And in fact, Joaquim Piera himself confirmed this. And if you don't know who Joaquim Piera is, I have mentioned him in previous videos. He's pretty much the most reliable and the #1 source in regards to the Brazilian market. So if you want to put it in more relatable terms, he's pretty much the Fabrizio Diaz of the Brazilian market news. Now, Joaquim Piera confirmed that there's absolutely no truth to these reports, that Atletico Paranaense has not sent Barcelona any kind of ultimatums, that the deal is still on, and that in fact there's a really good relationship between Barcelona and Atletico Paranaense. And of course, this is partly thanks to Deco, who is close to the CEO of Atletico Paranaense. Now, Joaquim Piera also confirmed that Vitor Roque has not changed his mind. He is standing firm that he only wants to come to Barcelona and Barcelona alone. And in fact, Joaquim Piera has revealed that Chelsea, PSG, and Manchester United all offered Vitor Roque a 10 million euro salary plus a signing bonus. And still, Vitor Roque said no, and he has said yes to Barcelona's 3.5 million euro salary, so a third of what these other clubs were offering him. And of course, Barcelona are not offering him any signing bonuses, which these other clubs were, which goes to show how committed is Vitor Roque to coming to Barcelona, and that he is no Arda Güler and he will not be sold to the highest bidder. Now, after Joaquim Piera confirmed that these reports are absolutely false, many reporters who are very close to Atletico Paranaense in Brazil also confirmed that there's absolutely no truth to this, that Atletico Paranaense never sent any kind of ultimatums to Barcelona. So I'm here to tell you there's absolutely nothing to worry about. The deal for Vitor Roque is still alive and well. Now, even without the confirmation of Joaquim Piera or these other reporters in Brazil, I think if we analyze the story on its own, it becomes clear that this story was false from the get-go, because Vitor Roque has always maintained that he only wants to go to Barcelona. So even if Atletico Paranaense had given Barcelona an ultimatum to finalize this deal, or they would offer Vitor Roque to someone else, it still wouldn't have worked out, because without the player's approval, it doesn't matter what clubs Atletico Paranaense offer the player to, because Vitor Roque is insisting on only coming to Barcelona. But unfortunately, these days, there are a lot of reporters who don't care about fact-checking a story or using their common sense of whether a story makes sense or not. If the story is juicy enough and can create more ratings, they simply grab the story and run with it. And that's exactly what happened today, as many major media outlets were reporting this story about the ultimatum. But don't worry, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm here to filter all the BS from the reality and tell you that there's absolutely nothing to worry about in regards to the signing of Vitor Roque. Now, one signing that we could worry about is Ivan Fresneda, because it seems that Real Madrid have reached out to his entourage in order to assess the player's situation. Now, we've been talking about Ivan Fresneda for quite some time. Barcelona have decided to sign the player during this summer transfer market to reinforce their right back position. But of course, they haven't made any official offers yet, because Real Valladolid want the 20 million euro release clause, which Barcelona cannot afford to pay. Now, for now, Ivan Fresneda has promised Barcelona to wait and not consider any other offers until Barcelona can get their all their paperwork and their deal in place, because Ivan Fresneda wants to come to Barcelona. But it's now being reported that Real Madrid have reached out to the player's entourage to assess the whole situation, because it seems that Real Madrid are considering the signing of Ivan Fresneda to reinforce their team, since they are in desperate need of a young and promising right back. Now, we will end today's video with the news that Franck Kessie is a step closer to joining the Saudi club Al-Nassr. Now, as reported in yesterday's video, representatives from the Saudi club Al-Nassr have traveled to Barcelona in order to meet with Franck Kessie. And in fact, Al-Nassr had made an initial offer to Kessie many days ago, but Franck Kessie did not like the offer and thought it was too low. and it seems that now Al-Nassr have offered him a higher salary, and it's reported that they're offering him a 25 million euro salary. Now, Barcelona have not received any concrete offers from Al-Nassr themselves. It's reported that the negotiations are only between Franck Kessie and the Saudi club, and Barcelona are hoping to sell Franck Kessie for 30 million euros, even though Franck Kessie has told Barcelona that he wants to leave on a free transfer so he can negotiate a higher salary and higher signing bonuses. Now, Barcelona, of course, have told Franck Kessie that absolutely that's not going to happen, because Barcelona are looking to cash in on the value of Franck Kessie. And I personally don't understand why Franck Kessie would want to do this to Barcelona. After all, Al-Nassr are offering him 25 million euro salary per year. This is the kind of salary that Franck Kessie is not going to receive in any other club in the world. So if he's already making all this money, or potentially going to make all this money, why not allow Barcelona to also get their cut? After all, the club are in dire financial need. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I would like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, Visca Barça.